Members of the Common Council, administration, department heads, along with the many business owners, residents, and visitors of our great city, thank you for allowing me time to deliver my first State of the City address as mayor of our great city of West Bend. There is no doubt in anyone's minds that 2020 was quite a tumultuous year. Thinking back to even just a year ago, an ongoing pandemic was certainly not predicted, and our local, state, and national economies were roaring forward. While we can certainly sit here and reminisce about the good old days or bury ourselves in pessimism, I'd much rather focus on the wins and successes of our city and the wonderful opportunities to come. First off, I would be remiss if I didn't begin by thanking the residents of our city for having the confidence to elect me last year. Growing up in this city, this has always been the place that I called home and where I knew I wanted to create a lasting impact to improve the community I love and choose to raise a family in. Well, this past year has certainly been trying. I hope West Benders know me as someone who continues to push forward with a smile on his face and carry the flag of optimism into the future. As promised on the campaign trail, a new strategic plan for the city of West Bend has been developed, and I'm happy to share, fully endorsed by our council. This framework acts as a simple and measurable way to filter ideas and projects to build better consensus and move us forward. As is the case on any board, we are made up of differing personalities, experiences, interests, and drives. But together, we share the same value of continuing to see the city of West Bend succeed. I'm confident the strategic framework can help us achieve this. I'll now use these strategic priorities to highlight what we've achieved thus far and what is to come. Public safety, year after year, continues to be cemented as our largest budgeted expense. This financial backing proves that here in West Bend, we will not be defunding the police. Police, fire, and EMS calls in 2020 addressed a combined more than 18,000 calls and participated in numerous other protection and service-related activities. Hundreds of hours of training were completed to maintain up-to-date procedures, and our men and women continually step up to cover overtime and additional shifts. With upcoming purchases of body camera equipment for police and reviewing our operations with a consultant for the fire department, we continue to prove time and time again that we value the public safety sector and their time and their efforts. I'd like to take this moment to say thank you to the men and women who wear these uniforms. If we can give them a round of applause. Another big thank you should be delivered to our clerk staff. Also, under the guise of public health and safety, we use CARES Act funding to assist in the relocation of the clerk's office to be more front-facing and welcoming to the public. This transition greatly aided in the processes and steps taken to securely and safely orchestrate 3 successful elections all throughout the COVID pandemic. Let's thank them for their ongoing work as well. The pandemic did little to slow down our economic and residential development. Our team continued to push through 2020, securing large grants and capital for TIF district projects, advocating for and revitalizing historic downtown and Barton districts, and enticing new and exciting businesses to grow. Just to name a few, there have been completed or in the works: Taco Bell, Title Max, Dunkin' Baskin-Robbins, Comar expansions, Skinny Vicks, The Oak and Hog, Dairy Queen, Marriott Town Place Suites and Water Street Suites, Milwaukee Tool, the new West Bend Manufacturing Center, and we can't forget 3 new Quick Trips. In addition to this growth, many residential, commercial, and industrial businesses filtered projects through our development team, and West Bend has been proud to continue to grow our way past obstacles rather than to falter. The many people who highlight this goal should be thanked for their continued service as well. One more round of applause. Road conditions and infrastructure are a pain point for many who drive our streets. Every alderman here, past and present, understand the fielding of phone calls from constituents who hope for more to be done with less. We can thank our predecessors for the strong fiscal discipline that have afforded us the ability to now do more without faltering from that fiscal discipline. Numerous road projects were taken on this past year, with addition to crack filling, sealing, and collaboration with utilities, spending $2 million on these operations. In 2021, we'll see work begin on much requested 7th Avenue, the reconstruction of Forest Avenue, along with new development, in addition to numerous small projects. In total, $5 million will be expensed this year on our ever-improving road system. Alongside the completion of a county-led infrastructure plan, much work will be done in 2021. Finally, we have continued to embrace those projects that elevate our quality of life. The west side of the Riverwalk and Carl Cuss Field projects continue to push ahead in funding and development. Programs through Parks and Rec, the library, and Loch Lomond Conservancy continue to inspire youth and adults alike. And progress with the new Library Recreation Center, All Abilities Playground, and newly endorsed pedestrian bike loops all prove that we continue to invest in the culture and amenities our municipal neighbors will want to seek West Bend out for. While it is easy to be caught up in the pessimism of the outside world, here in the city of West Bend, we are moving forward with tremendous positive steps. The state of our city is strong. We have been blessed with the economic fortitude to persevere. We have invested in and strongly support our public safety divisions and the rule of law, and we continue to provide economic and recreational wins that encourage people to want to visit, work, and live in our great city. I am honored to be mayor of such a city. We as a council should be proud of our community and the work that we get to do day in and day out. Thank you for your time, and thank you to all who serve the great city of West Bend.